All right, this is Norman Alderman, and I am speaking with Lisa Workman at this time. And Lisa has posted some material on E-Tater that some of you have been reading, and it's pretty interesting stuff, Lisa. Can you tell me about how all this got started with that email?
Well, it all got started because Josh kept contacting my daughter because I had told her.
Now, this is Josh Wilfong,
Yes,
and Tiffany is your daughter.
yes.
How old is Tiffany?
She's 16.
16. And how old is Josh?
He's 27.
Oh, okay.
So he's in his later 20s.
Now, Josh lives near you guys?
He lives a half a mile away from us.
Half a mile away. How did you first come to get acquainted with Josh?
I've known him for a good while through
Okay.
his sister.
But he's sort of taken a liking to Tiffany?
Seems to, yeah.
Okay. So, was Tiffany on MySpace or something? Was he on MySpace? Or what do you call that? What is it?
Yeah, it's MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah, I don't know much about that. That's sort of a social networking site, right?
Yes,
And you have to allow people to be on that site, right?
yes.
You don't just get on there automatically. So I take it that Josh wanted to be on MySpace?
He was one of her friends. And
Okay.
I had her delete him off.
Oh, so that got him all upset, right?
Well, no, he kept sending messages to her
Mm-hmm.
that he wanted added back. And this went on continually and continually. And I finally got on MySpace and sent him a message and said, you need to leave my daughter alone. I don't want her having any association with you at all. And
So he got upset about that?
he emailed back that or whatever you call it, sent a message back that he didn't know what I was talking about. He hadn't been talking to her. And of course I was upset, and I put a not so nice message back.
Gave him a Lisa special, right?
Yeah.
And then went from there and got worse, right?
Well, this happened, it was like a week or a week and a half, maybe possibly 2 weeks before he sent the email to Tiffany. I mean, it was a while.
And that was a pretty threatening email, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Now, you are the opinion that maybe he tried to break in or something?
Well, we pretty well assume he had been coming in and out of the house before we got this email. And, I mean, whoever was coming in the house was just messing in my stuff. And they was making it apparent that they was here.
So they weren't, whoever it was, wasn't trying to hide the fact that they'd come in.
Oh no, they would dump my clothes out. One time you could tell somebody had ejaculated off in the bed. 2 of my bras was stolen. Later on, after I had talked to the police, a couple pair of my underwear was stolen. This went on for a good while, and when Brad come up here and gathered his evidence that
So you had called Brad Totten, right?
I called 911.
Oh, 911, okay.
Yeah. And of course they sent Brad Totten. And he gathered all the information, had me email it to him. And he said, well, he wasn't sure whether they had enough to go ahead and serve a warrant. He would have to speak to Donna, or they would possibly have to wait till the next week and go through Yahoo and get a warrant and get the email that way. Well, he called back Friday night. It was like 3 something in the morning. Never left the message or nothing. He was supposed to have brought a camera. I mean, he talked to us about putting a camera in our bedroom to catch whoever was going in there. I called and left a message for him because we went to Elkins to buy my grandson something for his birthday. But when Brad was here, I had a bunch of bags that was in my bedroom. At Kmart they had a special. All the winter clothes was on sale for $4.99.
Mm-hmm.
He kept staring at those bags.
Who did?
Brad.
Oh, okay.
He just kept staring at those bags, and you know, that's one thing I noticed real quick.
Wonder what he was thinking.
Probably where my money was where the money come from to buy all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, whenever he promised to put a camera in.
Well, he said when I talked to him Saturday night, the camera was in a beauty shop in town. He said that the beauty shop was closed that day. So he would wait till Monday and get it, and he would bring it after I got home from work. And he was supposed to come after 7 o'clock. And of course he told us that they was going to get a warrant for Josh Wilfall on Monday, and they was going to arrest him. Well, we go all weekend with no protection at all because Jesse's not allowed to be around guns, so
Right.
therefore our protection was baseball bats. And they knew that Jesse was not allowed to be around any guns.
Okay.
So he said when I spoke to him on the phone that they could not call in a magistrate to get a warrant for his arrest, which made no sense to me.
No, the magistrates are supposed to be on duty even on the weekends, right? We
But
have two magistrates.
But he said that if one was called in, then they would get a warrant for his arrest. Well, Monday come, I come home from work. We sit here and waited for a while. No break. At this point,